You are now listening to Timebite, hosted by me, Stephen Clark. Hope you enjoy the podcast. Hey there, everybody. It's your boy, Steve. Once again, for episode 106 of Timebite. 106 episodes, my god. Well, for these many episodes, I got a guest on today who is really, really awesome and amazing, really nice and cool. She cosplays from Homestuck, which is my favorite, one of my favorite fandoms. I love Homestuck. You should too. If you haven't read it, what are you doing?
Is it worth the read, though?
It is worth the read. Today, I am with MetalSlug991. No, I'm kidding. That's my username on YouTube. I'm here with just Slug. Hi.
I am Slug. Hello.
Surprisingly enough, being 26 years old and all that stuff, when I made my YouTube channel all those years ago, I don't know how old you were in, 2009, but...
I was 8.
Yeah, so you wouldn't have still the MetalSlug991 name, but that would have been funny if that was already taken, you were the one who took it, I'd be like, you. That's why I can't get my username.
To be fair, I do hoard a lot of Slug usernames.
So have you ever played the game Metal Slug, though?
I have not. I'm not a big gamer, actually. I've played, Pokemon and, Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Naruto. Naruto. Just a single Naruto game.
But that Boruto, though.
No, we keep that sinful word out of my house.
Oh, man. Well, let's kick it off. Well, let's kick it off here. With where did the cosplay start? Where did you start in cosplay?
Where did I start? Well, I didn't know about it until let's say I was 13, I believe, is when I went to my first convention. About cosplay before then, but I'd never considered it something I would ever do. And then one day, I was like, oh, Comic-Con's tomorrow. I kind of want to go. And so I made my grandparents take me, and I saw a bunch of people there dressed up, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that next time. And I dressed up as Ryuko Matoi the next year, and the first time someone took a picture of me, I was like, this is what I need to do for the rest of my life. I love attention. But
were you getting? How do I say this? Were you getting good looks? Because you know how the character is. Did you get good looks, or did you get kind of weird looks from the people who are pervy and can't hold it in?
Okay, so there's actually a really funny story. So I went with my friend to the first convention I cosplayed at. It was Grand Rapids Comic-Con. Mm-hmm. And my grandpa was driving us because it was an hour's drive away. And he didn't want to go the entire way. So he dropped us off the street before. And he dropped us off right in the middle of a walk to raise awareness for breast cancer. And, I was wearing a not so safe for work Sailor Girl outfit, and my friend was Poison Ivy. And neither of us looked great because it was our first cosplays. They looked pretty ratty, to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just in the middle of all these people dressed in pink. And we certainly got some weird looks from them. Luckily, they were pretty nice. We walked with them the rest of the way to the convention. But They're probably wondering what a bunch of 13-year-olds were doing dressed like that out in the middle of a big city. And I mean, I still get weird looks because I can't even say I don't mind going into public, because I actually really like going into public in cosplay. Mm-hmm. I've seen people take pictures of me before, and I kind of just give them a weird look. Mostly just to freak them out, because I don't actually care. I find it hilarious when people, give me weird looks or take my picture.
Do you autograph your photo for them?
Yeah. Yeah. Some people will, ask me for photos, even if they have no idea what I'm doing. I got asked for a photo at IHOP once. That was pretty funny. My friends and I were all dressed up. We didn't even end up eating at IHOP. The line was too long. We walked in, we saw the people, and we were like, let's just go next door to the smoothie place. And this lady stopped us before we could leave and was like, I have no idea what y'all are doing, but you look cool as heck. Can I take your picture? Like a little old lady, and we were like, yeah, sure.
Wait, what am I trying to say? So in the regular, on a day like this, like today, which is, what's today's day?
Friday.
Yeah, Friday, May 8th, 2020, you would step outside right now, if you wanted to, in cosplay, and just be like, this is me today.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I am one of those people. My friends and I will make an event of it. Usually it's just Cody and I, the guy you met on Omegle, Netta. We make plans, and we're like, all right, this weekend we're going to the big mall, and we're going in cosplay. Sometimes we go in cosplay, sometimes we just dress up, fun, wigs, fun colors, outrageous outfits.
Wait, the big mall? There's a small mall?
Okay, listen, in Michigan, there's not a lot of good stuff. The mall near our place is half empty.
Oof.
And there's nothing left in that mall besides a Spencer's and an FYE.
Yeah.
So we have a big mall that's a 40-minute drive away. It's still not that big. It's only 2 stories and not long at all. So, but I mean, it has a Hot Topic, so we call it the big mall.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we go there all the time. Sometimes it's just the 2 of us. Sometimes we have a group. Especially, after conventions. If the day was a bust and we're just, not feeling it anymore, we'll just hop in the car and drive 20 minutes to the big mall. And we'll just walk around, full cosplay. Sometimes people join us.
You are goals. You are goals right now of what I wish I could do.
Yeah. For some reason, I was given all this confidence, and this is how I choose to use it.
No, if you lived here in Illinois and you lived in my area, in I have 2 malls by my house, but it's not big or small mall like you put it. It's dead mall and really thriving mall. And the dead one is literally dying at literally slowly but surely, and the thriving mall actually has a lot more, and you would kill it there in cosplay if you actually were here.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not ashamed of going anywhere in cosplay. I mean, one night, I was with all my buddies, because we were going to a really small local convention the next day, and we were just chilling around, and we're like, hey, maybe we should go buy some face masks from Walmart. And so we were like, yeah, so we all got in cosplay real quick. We went to Walmart.
Wow. I mean,
we were... I don't know. We were all Naruto characters, too, so we had people stop and take our pictures.
Sasuke and Naruto go buy face masks from Walmart.
Yeah. Actually, it was Sakura, Might Guy, and Kakashi.
Yeah, they the team what was their name? Team 1?
I don't know.
I forget the name, but team Team 1 goes to Walmart.
Oh, Team 7.
Yeah, Teen 7 goes to Walmart.
I mean, yeah, close enough. That was fun. What was funnier is like the first person to take our picture was a Walmart worker. And then a couple weeks later, I was working like a city away. Because, when you work at Subway, they just send you wherever.
Yeah.
And I was talking with my coworker at the time. Because she was like interested in the stuff we do. And I was like, yeah, sometimes we go to Walmart and stuff. We go to stores like dressed up. And she's like, oh, yeah, my son took a picture of like some Walmart cosplayer ones. And I was like, really? Do you happen to know what they were cosplaying? She was like, yeah, it was like some anime. I think it was Naruto. And that was how I realized it was her son who took a picture of us.
That is funny. You're probably getting known just naturally through people's kids or people themselves by just walking around in your cosplay.
Oh yeah, for sure. People recognize us. At Spencer's, we're known by name. Like, we walk in without something outrageous on, and they almost have no idea who we are.
Like, they already know, like, hey, Slug's here.
Yeah. Yeah. And if one of us walks in, like, by ourselves, or with, like, a different friend, because I always go places with Cody. Like, we always go together.
Mm-hmm.
If it's just one of us, like, they'll be like, hey, where's the other person? Don't you guys travel a pair? And
you guys are that close in friendship that you guys like are inseparable.
Yeah. Well, last summer, because we didn't have quarantine or anything, we went to the mall like all the time. We were always in Spencer's like 3 times a week, and we'd always be dressed up somehow. So they just kind of got used to seeing us there all the time.
What? How long have you guys known each other? You and Cody?
Not that long, actually. Let's see. 2 years? Maybe a little less?
2 years? Man.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Kind of. I've known my other friends for less time, actually. All my long-term friends, they've all, moved away, gone to college, and I stayed local. But, Cody's still stuck in high school, so he can't go anywhere.
You're like, you're coming with me.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, man.
Yeah. We met, through, our high school has a fiddle camp. Well, it has a fiddle group. Like high school fiddle group.
That exists.
Yeah, and, we were both in it, and we met at the camp it holds. And that was fun. It was pretty awkward when we met. Yeah. And then I saw him later at our school, like, anime club. Because our school had one of those for, like, a week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I know this kid, kind of. He likes anime. And so one day I saw him in the cafeteria, so I, like, grabbed him and I was like, do you want to go to Comic-Con with me? And he was like, okay. So he went with us on Sunday. Well, his sister dropped him off, and, like, we gave him a ride back. And he was wearing, like, his Halloween costume. It was, like, a kid from It or something. I don't know. But on the way back, it started pouring down rain. And, of course, I was driving, and it was, like, my first year driving. And it was, we couldn't see it all. It was a whole thing. But, we really bonded during that car ride back.
No, the way I envisioned it in my head is that, like, it's like I could just see you being, I'm going to make a pun here, you guys were very fiddish in Fiddle Club.
Yeah.
And you guys, were, like, freaking, like, doing that, and that part when you said that you dragged over, I can just imagine he's holding his lunch tray, and you freaking just grab him by the arm, and you just go like, "But you gotta Comic-Con with me!"
Yeah. He was just kind of sitting there with, like, his buddy, and I just, like, grab his shoulder, and I'm like, you want to go to Comic-Con?
Was he just singing? Was he singing like? Did you guys have roundtables at your school?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm guessing you sing at one of those roundtables and you just disrupt them during his friends and say like, "Hey, do you want to go to Comic-Con with me?"
Basically, yeah. I don't remember if it was a round table or one of the square ones, but sorry, that's my cat.
No, it's fine.
I mean, to be fair, he was a very lonely child. I was basically his only friend. Okay, that's not entirely true. I like to pretend it is, though.
I wish I had your confidence in high school because I didn't know what a convention. Conventions have been around like forever, even when I was in high school. But I didn't know they existed back then. I thought like the only convention I knew of in high school was the RV show. So I didn't know there was nerdy conventions until 2015, and that was like way after I graduated high school. Even after that was even after college. And so I was like, I would have had funny stories if I was a convention nerd in high school.
Oh, man. I mean, yeah, knowing about conventions and cosplaying during high school is certainly something else. I was not ashamed to wear my cosplays to school. I did it for Halloween. I actually wore my Ryuko Matoi cosplay for Halloween. I just wore tank top and leggings underneath, so I didn't break school rules.
No, where's one place that you won't cosplay to? Like, will you cosplay to like the DMV? Is that like how much you're dedicated to it?
Yeah, I don't see why not. If like I need to go to the DMV and I'm already in cosplay, I might as well. Not going to take time to take it all off just so I can get home and put it back on.
Well, how about No, I'm just trying to find situations where you wouldn't do it. Like how, like how.
Listen, if I'm already in cosplay, like it's staying on.
even if you like are invited to a wedding and you're going to a wedding.
A wedding, I wouldn't be on like full cosplay. I might wear like a wig, some makeup, because cosplay is the only time I wear makeup.
Oh man,
I was fully prepared to cosplay to prom. Like, I had, like, a wig picked out. I had, like, a dress to match, and then my mom told me no.
This is amazing. I haven't met anyone in my life that's like you who freaking goes that far.
Yeah. I don't know, I have, like, no shame. Like, once the wig's on, like, all shame has left my body.
Where's the most embarrassing, I guess I can put it, but where are you gone in cosplay and the outside convention and you were like, you didn't feel really confident there in cosplay? If you're going like to Office Max and cosplay and you're just like, I'm not feeling this.
I'm trying to think. This is a hard one because I've gone a lot of weird places in cosplay. I went to my college in cosplay before I was like officially enrolled. But I can't say I wasn't feeling it. I'm kind of just like always vibing in it.
You always make it work.
Yeah. I've gone to an auto repair place. Cosplay. Sushi places, I go there a lot. Denny's, they've seen me in cosplay quite a few times.
Denny's.
Definitely McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's, some people there know me. They know me by my cosplay.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I can't think of a time where I've just been like really not vibing with it.
Well, what's your favorite cosplays out of all the cosplays you've done?
Okay. Definitely Gara. Because, like, I don't know, something about having, like, a handmade gourd that looks really good just makes me feel happy when I wear it. Although I haven't worn it since Shudokan, which got shut down, like, last year. Let's see. Sakura is probably It was my most popular one at conventions, and then
not just conventions. Not just conventions.
Yeah. Well, actually, my most popular one on social media so far has been Sarah's Victoria Helsing. That somehow got double the likes of all my other posts.
Yeah.
Ever. I really like cosplaying Kara, Undertale. That's fun. Even if it's kind of awkward, because for some reason I'm taller than everyone else at conventions. So people ask to take pictures with me, and I'm supposed to be like a 12-year-old child, and I'm just like half a foot taller.
Where does Jade land on the list?
Jade's actually pretty high up. I mean, I just got the stuff to cosplay her, but I know. Already, like, every day, I'm like, what if I just got into Jade tonight? Like, and just, I don't know, went on Omegle or made some TikToks or something. But usually I get distracted before I can, or I'm like, I really shouldn't. I have to get up at 8 to work.
And you get up early to go to work, don't you?
Yeah, some days. I don't know, this week I've been opening a lot. Usually I close, but I'm one of those workers where they just put me where they need me because I can do everything.
Did you get the collar for your Jade off of Shop Nemo or whatever that website's called?
The heart collar I was wearing?
Yeah.
I actually had that. I got it at Spencer's.
Oh, because I was going to say, well, if you shop, well, I mean, I got, no, even though I'm even though I don't buy any stuff from the website and it's more like a girly store, I decided from my name the hat to help people buy stuff off of it. But there's this store called Shop Nemo where they sell those collars, and I have a code.
Oh. Well, dang, I might need to check it out because I want a new collar for it. I was thinking something more like dog-ish, kind of. Because, like, the one I have is cute and all, but it doesn't really read, dog girl.
It doesn't read?
It doesn't read, no. It doesn't give off that vibe. It gives off more of, like, I don't know, a cutesy kind of goth vibe, but not something an actual goth person would probably wear.
I can just see your friend Cody just leashing you up and just being like, all right, come on, come with me, come on.
Okay, that is one thing I will mention. No leashes. There's enough of that with the My Hero cosplayers. I do not need to bring it back into Homestuck.
Yeah, I mean, the people are just like, I don't know why people wear dog leashes around their neck. I mean, aren't they afraid that people are gonna attach a strap to them and try to drag them away?
God, I don't know. All I know is that if I was wearing something like that and someone came up and tried to like grab it, I may just bite. Like, your hand's already right there, bro. Like, you're a couple inches from my teeth. It's gonna happen. Like
you're asking for me to eat those human meat hot dogs.
Yeah, you're asking for some finger chompings. Like I'm sorry. It's. I wouldn't say it's an instinct because that sounds a bit weird, but definitely an urge.
What's your favorite animes?
Okay. I watched a lot of animes. My favorite right now are some pretty weird isekai. That time I was reincarnated as a slime. I actually have a cosplay for that coming that I ordered back in January. Just shipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually tried to cancel it a couple days ago. And then I checked back like 2 days after I tried, and it's like, oh, look, it's shipped. I was like, wow. That's not what I wanted, but oh well. I already paid for it, so it's not like I'm losing any money. And then another one that just became an anime is My Next Life as a Villainess. All Routes Lead to Doom. There's only a couple episodes right now, but I read the manga even before I knew it was going to be an anime. It was just so good. I'm also getting cosplay for that. So that one's going to be a lot.
That's cool.
Yeah, I have to commission it. It's going to be around $200 just for the dress.
$200, my God.
Yeah, but I'm willing. I was already planning on it. I already found someone. And, like, I was ready to, like, hit them up as soon as they reached out to me. Then they were like, oh, yeah, I'm not making anything until quarantine's over. And I was like, oh, okay. Which is probably a good thing, because now my car needs $500 worth of repairs, so.
And here's the thing, too. I mean, like, when you do get the cosplay, no doubt are you going to put it to use.
Yeah. Yeah, even though all my conventions so far have been canceled, I'll still find something to do with it.
No, I'm not even talking about that. I'm just talking about, like, you're just going to wear to Walmart, because that's who you are.
Oh, yeah. Ah, man, that'd be a good one to wear to Walmart. I'm just thinking about it now.
How about, like, Target or Menards?
Menards. Let's see. I think I've cosplayed a Home Depot before.
Home Depot?
So that's not too far off the mark there. Target, not yet, I don't think. Although maybe I have, and just don't remember it, because I have gone to Target a lot.
Oh no, forgive me for this joke. Forgive me, but if you wear your first cosplay you ever cosplayed to Target, you'll definitely be a Target. Oh God,
that's for sure. Hey, no biting.
Hey, I am so sorry. Forgive me for that joke.
It's fine. I mean, I kind of expect those jokes.
Oh no.
Hey, people would like you more if you didn't, like, bite so much. You know that? Ow!
This is, like, we could call this, like, simulcast with Slug's cat.
Yeah. Yeah, he won't leave me alone. He keeps, if he's not over here trying to bite me, he's, trying to scratch my posters. And that's very not cool. It's not a very cool cat, you know?
Yeah, I wish I didn't have a cat allergy.
I have a cat allergy. That didn't stop me.
Yeah, how do you sit around and poke around with a cat without getting allergic reaction?
Exposure therapy. Maybe if I expose myself enough, it'll stop affecting me.
So like, have you cosplayed your first cosplay recently, or have you not, or have you kept her in the back for a while?
I've thrown her on a couple times to do, like, makeup tests and stuff. That's my elbow. Maybe don't bite that. Ow! Jeez. Okay. And actually it looks a lot better now than when I first cosplayed her, because first of all, I buy all my costumes. I don't have the skill or the patience necessary to make them myself.
Mm-hmm.
So when I first got it, I never ironed it, and I wore it to the convention unironed, like straight out of the package. Yeah. So that was my first mistake. My second mistake was not knowing any makeup whatsoever. And then my third mistake was the wig. I had my friend cut it, and they didn't know how to cut wigs. So, like, it looks okay, but it's, like, super straight-edged. And, like, that's just not working. And it was, like, so full of hairspray. I ended up washing it and just kind of, fluffing it out. It looks better that way. But it does look better now that it's all ironed out and I actually know how to put on false eyelashes.
Oh, man.
That really upped the cosplay.
No, I mean, like, I got convention stories. I got convention stories for sure. My very first convention I went to was in 2015, and it was Wizard World. Have you ever heard of that?
I have not.
Yeah, there's this convention that travels around. That it travels around, like, the country. They're kind of like, I don't know if they're still in business, but it's like a they're like a company of they're like a company con, and it's too corporate for me. But they do one in almost every state, and it's called Wizard World. And the only thing that changes the name is the name of the city that they're in. So I went to Wizard World Chicago, and it was fun. I was Marshall Lee from Adventure Time, but I didn't look nothing like him. Like, I had the flannel and the jeans and the shoes, yes, but I didn't have the paint or the wig or nothing. It was Steven being Steven. And so I had a Homestuck shirt on under my flannel just in case that all went to fail, which it did. And enough of the cosplayer sees me, and she goes like, "Oh my god!" And she bows down to me, and she goes like, "Can I take a picture of you?" I'm just like, oh man. That was my first con ever, and when I experienced that, I mean, like, I was like, oh, this is great! Does this happen all the time?
I feel like it's always when, like, someone, like, first takes a picture of you that you feel it. You're like, yep, I'm stuck now.
That was my first Homestuck photo, I think, from a convention, but my first ever photo at a convention ever. Oh man. I believe it was just a picture of me just trying to act cool.
That's all my pictures. I have a lot of con stories. A lot of them are with creepy people. Some are with My Hero cosplayers.
Oh, what do you mean by creepy?
So here's the story of creepy Sasuke. My favorite story to tell, because at the time it was happening, I had no idea anything was going on. There was a Naruto photo shoot at a convention. And now I have like 5 Naruto cosplays, so I was into that.
Yeah.
So I decided I didn't want to wear Sakura. I was going to wear Rin. The girl who's dead the entire anime.
Yeah.
No screen time. I was like, I'm going to wear her to the photo shoot. And I did. And my Rin looked good. Sometimes. And I meet this dude there. He's like almost 30. I was 16.
Oh no.
He was cosplaying Sasuke. Like the Orochimaru look, like, tits out, shirt open, that weird purple thing tied around his waist.
Yeah.
That's such a look. And, like, he was talking with me, and I just thought it was cool, because I was like, heck yeah, another Naruto cosplayer is, like, actually talking with me, and not being weird about it. Turns out he was being weird about it, I just didn't notice. I invited him to go out to eat with us.
Oh no.
Luckily, we were just walking down the street to get sushi. However, he did end up going with us, and I am so thankful that, like, I have my friends following me around 24/7 because I may have gotten kidnapped.
Wait. Was he? No, wait, hold on. Before you go on, was he like, "Hey, stranger, do you like Naruto?"
Basically. He followed us around for quite a while, and he was always near me. And now this is nothing I noticed at the time. All my friends had to tell me after the convention when we were in the car. So, that was fun. But he was just following us around and always talking to me. And, like, he'd leave sometimes, but he'd always meet back up with us, like, 20 minutes later. Somehow, he always found us, even though I could never find the people I wanted to. You'd think I'd be able to find a person with a big-ass sword, but nope.
Well, there's millions of people, so,
It's not that big of a convention. He was the only one with a sword that big. But, he ended up going with us to, like, this in-con concert. I don't know, it was these 2 Japanese singers. Apparently the girl had sang a song, like, in Naruto. I don't remember which one it was, though.
Yeah.
It's a fun concert. He went with us in there. My good boy Cody tried to separate us by standing on one side of me and having the dude on the other side of him. And apparently the entire concert, the dude was trying to get around him. And I didn't notice. I was too busy vibing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, it was a concert. I'm having fun. Then the end of the convention comes. We've met up with this guy at least 5 more times. He somehow, like, meets us right as we're leaving. And he's like, "Aw, sorry to see you guys go. I had so much fun." And then he gives me a hug. I'm 16. I'm vibing. Full of adrenaline. I'm like, hell yeah. I love hugs. And then he, ends the hug after an awkwardly long time, turns to my friend and gives him, like, this really awkward hug pat thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then just leaves. And so we get to the car, and then all my friends are, like, screaming at me about how this, like, almost 30-year-old dude was hitting on me the entire time, and I had no idea.
Wait, did he know his age before? Like, when you met the guy, did he tell you? Did you know his age or ask for his age?
Yeah, he knew my age. I knew his age. We all said our ages.
So why did you so do you just hang around? Do you just invite him and hang around with him just a little bit because Naruto?
Yeah. Plus, I was like, hey, we're going out to eat. It'd be nice to have, like, an older dude with us, because then if anyone tries to mess with us, like, they're not going to want to. Older dude. And then I realized he was the older dude trying to mess with us. He was the person I should have been scared of.
Oh man, if in a world if I was there, I would have been like, yeah, well, I don't like sushi, but I'd be like, yeah, I mean, I'll come with you guys and just sit around. So I don't like sushi, but I can sit around and watch you guys eat and chill with you guys. I don't care.
Yeah. It's funny because I actually still have his Facebook.
Oh no. Does he give you, like, does he message you messages saying, like, hey stranger?
He's never messaged me, actually.
Never?
Like, after the convention, he never talked to me. But he was homeless for a couple of months.
Oof. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. He lived in a tent, but he seemed to be having fun with it, so. Yeah, that was the story of Creepy Sasuke. I still have pictures of him in my phone, too.
Oh, no. I mean, like...
Just as a reminder, just so I can show people.
Well, no, this is audio only, but I can post it when I post up the interview.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I'll have to see if I can find them, because they're far back in my phone now.
Well, I mean, I would love to see photos of you at conventions. I don't think I've ever seen a con photo of you yet.
Oh. Yeah. I also have a picture of that freaking dude with the big sword I was looking for the entire convention.
Yeah, show me that. I'm gonna set. Oh, hey, we're pulling back the curtain here on Cyber Timebite, everyone. But no. While we're doing this, I want to show you the photo of me being Marshall Lee at my first convention ever.
Oh yes, please.
No, because get this. Okay, so back in 2015, this is when I had my iPod, but I didn't have my iPhone yet. And so I thought, like, I'm going to a convention. I want to take photos, so I gotta buy a camera to do that. And so I ended up going to Walmart like a week before, and I started using that to take all my photos with.
That's where I bought my shoes for my first cosplay, was Walmart. They were like these $5 Velcro shoes.
Oh,
I still have them too.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Do you want the? No, I took a photo with with an actual Marshall Lee cosplayer. Do you want to see my goofy version, or do you want to see the version where I'm trying to act like normal?
Oh man, whichever one you think is worse.
Oh no. I'll send you. Do you know what? I'll send you both.
All right.
Send you. Where's my crappy one? Here it is. I hate the second one.
I think I have that flannel.
Wait, which one?
Oh, both of them, probably. That's
me trying to be Marshall Lee from Adventure Time.
I like how your face still looks serious in the second one, but your pose is like that.
I was trying to like do the thing where I put my hand over my head and then put my arm on the airway and just go like, yeah, that one. But I had so much limited room just to do it, and I just thought it would look cool. I in my head it looked cool, but in person that's what it looked like.
I get that. Let's see if I can find a picture of creepy Sasuke now. I don't know if I want to expose him on the internet. Maybe a faraway picture from like the photo shoot.
No, here's the photo of that Nepeta in the photo right there, the blue tail. That's the one who bowed down to me and wanted to take a photo with me. So I took a photo with all of them.
Oh, nice! Dang, you got the whole gang there. But only 2 Daves? Kind of disappointing. Usually there's 5 or more. So many Daves.
But why? But the thing is, in this photo, I don't know why I look like I'm so pissed. It's just like, why am I pissed? I think I was trying to look cool. It'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna punch the camera.
All the photos I take look super awkward because I don't know how to pose. And no one ever taught me, so I just stand there.
No, do you know what? At that convention, I actually met Stan Lee for free.
Oh, how'd you do that?
So, here, I gotta send you another photo for this to make sense. Let's see. So in this photo I just sent you, I met this guy, right?
Yeah.
So I met this guy, and so literally after I took this photo, literally at a table just right of him, Stan Lee was just sitting there all alone, just doing his own thing. Just like there was no one around him or anything. He was just Stan Lee being Stan Lee, just sitting there doing his thing. And me and my 2 friends walk up to him, and I go like, "Hey, what's going on, Stan Lee?" And he's like, "Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Like, you guys enjoying the convention and all that stuff? You know, all that normal talk." And he's like, "Yeah, we're enjoying it." Like we all shook his hand because he's the creator of freaking Marvel. You gotta give him respect.
Yeah.
And I told him, I personally told him that like if it wasn't for him, entertainment wouldn't be what it is today. And he said, "Hey, I appreciate that, man. You know." So, and my friend took a photo with him, but I didn't, which was stupid. But
oh, you should have.
I should have. I can send you the photo of my friend.
I mean, if you want. That's like a prized photo now because like there's no more pictures of Stan Lee.
Oh yeah, no more modern pictures of Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my friend taking a photo with Stan Lee. I should have done that, but I didn't.
I mean, that's okay. There's always more famous too.
Yeah,
I remember the biggest convention I've ever been able to go to was this nice convention in Lansing, ShidoCon. Its last year was 2 years ago. The contract ran out, and like, I don't know, it'd been dying out the past couple of years. But they've had some, big name voice actors there. They had J. Michael Tatum, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad I didn't get to go that year. I was really upset. There was a whole Black Butler reunion, and I was really into Black Butler at that time. But one of my favorite YouTubers was there. And funny enough, I can't remember his name now, but I have a picture of him. I ran into him. It was really cool. I just accidentally saw him. And I took a pic. And then he was at another convention I went to. This time I was dressed as Gaara. And I'd made a joke wouldn't it be funny if I ran into him dressed like this? Because I think at the time he was rewatching Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple minutes later I whip around and I almost run straight into him and I'm like, ah! But I was so, like, shook that I forgot to grab a picture again. Because I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that just happened.
Do you, what am I trying to say? I have met, no, the people I met at convention, personally, like, I met Jeremy Shada once.
Ooh.
Lance from Voltron and Finn from Adventure Time. I met Olivia Olson, who voices Marceline. I met a lot of the other guys are wrestlers because I'm really into wrestling. If you couldn't tell from the photo I just sent you, but I met a lot of wrestlers for the years. Like, I don't know if you're a fan or if you know any of them, but so like I met like CM Punk, if you know who he is.
Don't think I do.
Well, I mean, like I met a lot of wrestling guys too, but outside wrestling, I mean, Jeremy Shada, Olivia Olson. I want to meet with Ken, the guy who voices SpongeBob. Tom Kenny. I want to meet him and John DiMaggio. Those are the two I want to meet so bad.
Yeah. I want to meet a lot of, like, the anime English dubbers. Mostly because I listen to a lot of anime English dub.
Well, I mean,
I think they're neat.
Here's what people consent to, and I'm pretty sure you consent to it too. The only reason people watch the dub is because, the dub, and there's people who just generally like it, or there's people who want to do stuff around the house but have it on in the background.
Yeah. When I'm, like, doing homework, that's usually when I watch dub. Or sometimes when I like something, like, a lot, I'll watch it subbed, and then go back and watch it dubbed. I've done that a couple times. You don't know how many times I've watched That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime. I could probably quote it sub and dub at this point. And the manga.
The Lancet, there was an anime that got too dramatic for no reason whatsoever, and there's like a part where like they're talking in Japanese, and he's like, and he stabs him in the stomach, and he goes like, and he holds that for like 10 minutes. He's like,
oh man,
and it gets too dramatic for just too long for no reason.
I love, like, dramatic stuff though, so much.
Well, that's the first 5 seconds of Kill la Kill, right?
True. That is Kill la Kill is really dramatic.
Well, isn't it Lucky Star with action?
I've actually never seen Lucky Star.
Lucky Star is amazing. It's like Sailor Moon, but except without the Sailor Moon part.
I haven't watched Sailor Moon either.
Oh, buddy. Watch them.
My anime taste is weird.
Well, have you watched Beyblade?
I believe when it was still big, back in elementary school, I watched it.
I love Beyblade. No, you're gonna grow to find out that my favorite animes, a lot of them are ones everyone knows, but like the standard ones. But I mean, like, I've been trying to open up, my anime taste. Like I love Beyblade, Digimon over Pokemon. You can fight over it as much as you like with me.
I don't watch the show of either. I just like the Pokemon games. Pokemon Go every day,
Wait, you never seen the show?
Okay, I did see the show, but that was like back Diamond and Pearl. That was when I was watching the show. So I remember I was there from the transition from, like, I think it was Misty to Dawn.
Oh,
And I remember him by which female character is traveling with Ash.
And he still hasn't aged.
He still hasn't aged, and Pikachu still hasn't evolved. I really like Raichu too.
I like Pokemon, but like, I don't have a problem with Pokemon. I just really love Digimon.
That's fair. That is fair.
Whatever.
I really liked I don't know, back in like elementary school I had like, Beyblades, Bakugan, Pokemon cards. I had like all of them. I had an extensive collection of Beyblades. And I get really mad when I go to the store. Because, I'm looking at the Beyblades because I go out of my way to children's style. And they're made out like cheap aluminum. And I'm like, man, my Beyblades were freaking steel. Like, I could trump all these things.
Wait, the Beyblades you grew up... Wait, the ones back in the day were actually made of metal?
Yeah, mine were like 5 times the weight of these new ones. They were good.
I didn't have a Beyblade back when I was younger, so I can't tell you the difference between if this one was better than... I finally got a Beyblade for myself for the very first time just last year.
Oh, wow.
That's how long it took me.
You missed out on the good Beyblades, man, dude. I would like to complain about Galaxy Pegasus. The show had me believing that was like the best Beyblade, and then it was the absolute worst to use in battle. I always lost. I had like 3 Galaxy Pegasus, and I hated all of them.
Well, the thing too is that you're gonna find this crazy, but there's still Beyblade tournaments going on in 2019/20, and
I'm not surprised.
And I covered one of them, and I put it on video, and I'm gonna put it on DVD, and I'm gonna send it out to the people who wanted a copy, and like people were telling me like, oh, if you want the good stuff, you gotta buy from Japan. That's where like the really good Beyblade stuff is. Like it's made of metal and all that. And I was like, I didn't know there was a scene for it.
Yeah. I mean, if I found a good one that was still made of metal, I'd probably still buy it, even though I have no idea where all my old ones. I had a couple different stadiums, though. I'd always challenge, like, my cousins, and then I'd win.
Is it safe to say you're a Beyblade fan?
I was a Beyblade fan, yes. I had, one of the tornado ones.
Yeah.
It was like, I think it was like El Drago? I don't know, it was brown, and it was left spinning.
Are you a fan? Would you still play with them and watch it now?
I probably wouldn't watch it, because I think I saw it and I was not a fan of, like, the new art style. But I would probably still play it. If I could find mine, I'd go to, like, the elementary schools and I'd challenge all those kids. I'd be like, alright, who here has Beyblades? Who wants to go?
No.
And then I'd destroy them, because mine are real and theirs are fake.
I don't have a battle bowl. I have a Beyblade, but I don't have a bowl. But if I did, that would be... No, you could just bring one of yours that I could just be like, all right, podcaster versus cosplayer. Let's see how far this actually goes.
I gotta warn you, I had a lot of Beyblades. Like, you take out one of mine, I'd just send out another one. I had a golden... What were they called? Like, the Rippers?
Yeah.
It was a dual wielder.
Dual wielder? Oh, no.
Dual wield the Beyblades. You could put 2 on there and rip them at once.
Oh, man,
I love that thing.
Did you get behind Bay Wheels when that got big?
No, I think I got out of it just as Bay Wheels were coming up.
Oh man, I never understood Bay Wheels. It was they made a show off of it, but I don't think it lasted even that long. I think it only went like 10 episodes before they killed it.
Probably. See, it doesn't go well when you try to do stuff like that. Like, I don't know, Pokemon as an example. Each season they had their new Pikachu, some electric rodent. And it just, like, they all failed. No one ever got as popular as Pikachu, except Mimikyu. which was the point where they gave up. They're like, all right, nobody likes our Pikachu ripoffs, so here's a Pikachu ripoff. It's just the Pokemon wearing a Pikachu outfit.
Well, I mean, like Pikachu, Squirtle, Charizard, Bulbasaur, hold on. Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu, Squirtle, and Vulpix are like the pop. They're like, those are the ones, like when you say Pokemon, those are like the first ones that come to your head. Or Mewtwo as well. Mewtwo and Mew, because Mewtwo and Mew are the original legendaries.
Oh yeah. I mean, my first game was like Diamond and Pearl, so I was like Charmander, Piplup, Turtwig. Those were always the ones I thought of when people said Pokemon. I was a Piplup fan. I love Piplup.
I like Squirtle because the Squirtle Squad.
Squirtle Squad. Yeah, I'm sad I missed out on that because I was like a stan like Charmander. I don't know. There's something about dragons. I really like them. Think they're neat.
Oh man, Charmander, man.
Plus, like fire types. There weren't a lot of fire types in the earlier games.
No, wait. Which one do you prefer, Charizard or Charmander?
Charizard. I usually like the final evolution the most, except in some cases.
I mean, like Pikachu, everyone knows because Pikachu is basically the face of Pokemon. Let's be honest here, next to Ash.
That Pikachu.
That Pikachu, though.
I have a lot of Pokemon cards. In one of my binders, I traded someone, like a neighborhood kid. He only had a few cards, so he wanted I don't know, it was for some other, like, anime TV show card game. Like a little book, it was like a card for each page. He traded that for his, like, big Pokemon book, and it had, like, the old style of Pokemon where they're all, like, really fat.
Mm-hmm.
The Pikachu is just round. Loved him.
He looked like he ate one too many of something.
Yeah. He was just such a round Pikachu. I loved it so much. All my best cards were in there.
Did you get rid of
that? They still are. They're upstairs. I would never get rid of my Pokemon cards.
I wasn't a big fan I wasn't a huge fan of collecting, like, Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Zatch Bell did that for a little while, too. They had cards. You remember Zatch Bell, right? That was a good anime.
I probably saw it, but I don't remember it. I don't remember a lot of, like, earlier things I watched before school.
Yeah, this was Saturday night, like, when Toonami. Like,
Saturday night, yeah. The weekends didn't exist to me.
But yeah, it was, that was a good anime, but, but they did cards too. But, like, the cards I collect now are obviously wrestling training cards, and every time they come out with a new series, I always try to collect them.
Seems fair. I would do that with Pokemon, but they just keep coming out with things, and I don't know how it relates to anything. I looked at a card pack, and I was like, I don't remember this being in the show or the games, so where did this come from?
I mean, to be fair, I loaded up one binder already, just full of cards, and I'm working on a second binder.
Man, my binder's full. I have the metal tins.
Yeah.
I have 2 of those that are full. I think I had, like, Reshiram and Zekrom. Yeah, because it was black and white when I got...
Could you imagine Homestuck trading cards? I'm surprised that isn't a thing.
I think there was Homestuck Tarot cards, actually. Hold up, let me bring up the website.
Oh man. She's bringing up the website, people.
I want to see if they still have the tarot card. Tarot? Tarot? I don't know.
Tarot?
I think tarot. Sounds like carrot. So it is carrot to me. But with a T.
But no, I'm talking about, like, trading cards, like baseball cards, but except they're Homestuck. Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be really cool.
And instead of bubblegum, you get, like, I don't know, something else. Like a keychain.
That is a nice picture of Dave. There we go.
Nice. What?
Sorry, there was a pigeon plushie. I got distracted. Yeah, they have the tarot. The cards.
Tarot cards.
Troll Jade.
Wait, what are tarot cards again?
They're the fortune telling card things.
Oh man. Well, we've been doing this for an hour already.
Oh wow.
Oh man, it doesn't even feel like an hour.
No, for sure. Once I get talking, I usually don't stop. I really love talking. That's a lovely Jade card.
Well, real quickly before I got ended, do you have anything you want to ask me real quickly?
Ooh. I didn't prepare for this. Usually I need a couple days to think of questions. Got any cosplays in the work?
Actually, quite a few. I got like Ralph Jones from King of Fighters in the works. I got the main character from Digimon in the works. I got Deku in the works. I got my boy Equus in the works.
You're gonna be broccoli, boy.
Broccoli.
Better not be bringing any leashes to conventions. I will show up. I will sucker punch you so hard.
No, I got this.
No leashes.
No, I wouldn't do that. There's no reason for me to do that.
I just found the greatest Homestuck shirt ever.
What is it?
It's just Aridin, but dabbing. It's called Aridab. I know where my next paycheck's going to. Who needs a fixed car when I can have that beautiful shirt?
Oh, man. Well, thank you, everyone, for listening to episode 106 of Cyber Timebite. You can find me on Facebook at Cyber Timebite. Follow me on Twitter at NostalgiaVant. Pick up my merch at redbubble.com under Crash Steven Gear, or even the Spork is the most powerful of them all. And since we're in quarantine right now, I don't know if we will still be by the time this uploads. Probably we will. I'm not sure. But pick up my mask right now so you can quarantine yourself with Spork power and wear my mask. Keep yourself safe with Spork power, everyone. How about you? Where can people find you?
I'm on Instagram and TikTok at feral.slug.
She's very sluggish at this.
If you want to find me on Pester Chum, I'm Sluggard Mollusk.
Wait, you download the Pester Chum?
I have Pester Chum, yes.
I gotta download Pester Chum. I want to talk to you about Pester Chum.
It's so fun. What? And both of my words my chum handle are just slug words.
No, you gotta send me a link to that. But for right now, all of you, have a fantastic day. Have a good one.